Right, welcome back to the channel, everyone. So today we're having a little Nintendo session, and I am over the moon. I've got Wave Race Blue Storm running at 1440p. I've not gone the full 4K because I want it to run and not die. But yeah, I am so happy that I have found a way to play this looking beautiful. It's one of my favourite games. I'm going to load because all I've done is gone in and done the exhibition. Oh, I'm sorry, I've just done a bit of free roam, but I've adjusted the sound so hopefully you can hear me. We'll go in exhibition. Little fact for you here. This guy, Ryota Hayami. This girl here, Akira Hayami. This guy, Rob Hayward. And this guy, Ricky Winterborn, are all from 1080 Snowboarding, which is really cool. So a little bit of a crossover there. We're going to go this guy. Pretty much he is sort of your Mario of the game, you know. Give him a white jacket and a white jet ski. But yeah, he's sort of your average, because you've got like heavy players that are faster but slower at turning, more powerful characters, ones that are better at tricks and things like that. So we'll do the exhibition race at Dolphin Park. I love the loading screens. I'm a big fan of water effects in games, and this still for me holds up as one of the best. It's got some lovely transparency, awesome like reflections, the way it all moves is awesome. Oh, this looks so good, doesn't it? Look how clean and crisp that is. All they gotta do, man, just port this across to Switch. I'll pay, I don't mind. Do like a, I don't know, another all-star selection. Put this, Wave Race Blue Storm, F-Zero GX, and then I'll let everyone else pick the third game. Lump them into a awesome cartridge and let me have them on Switch, because I just love it. This is like such an awesome game. This looks beautiful as well. It really does. I'm so happy that I've got this working and running, because I had it on my phone sort of running like this and it looked nice, but after sort of 10 minutes my phone would just overheat basically, so I could do a couple of races at a time. But obviously playing it up on here is far better. It's awesome. And it's running beautifully. So I've got like some enhancements on as well. It's not going to add extra detail to where there was no detail really, but it's going to clear up all the edges. It's going to make the draw distance nicer, things like that. And yeah, it looks stunning. I'm so happy, so happy. So we'll go through. We'll do the first championship. Whether I upload the whole video of me doing the whole thing or whether I just do sort of some clips, but I am well chuffed. And in the background I've got F-Zero GX downloading, so hopefully I'm going to have that in 1440p looking very nice as well. Obviously it's not done much for the HUD and everything. But yeah, wow, amazing. Because I set up my GameCube the other day, had it set up. Normally I have it in a drawer and I pull it out and I set it up as and when. But it looks like I can put it away. I put it down here. I uploaded a picture on Instagram where it all lights up, but the last game I actually booted up was Wave Race Blue Storm. So yeah, and it still plays well, but this is just kicking its ass on the graphics side of things. So we'll go in, we'll do the normal 5-day circuit. I'm going to mix it up though. Let's not always be the same person. So look, he's got good acceleration, not so good on the top speed, but his stunt skills are epic. Probably not the best guy for a race. She's got a really bad slow speed. She's pretty average. I'll tell you what, we are going to be Ricky. Let's go in. Let's take the kid out. And what should we do? Which one? Let's go. Let's just do them in order, I guess. Lost Temple Lagoon. Here we go. So yeah, I booted it up the other day on the GameCube. It's probably the first time I've properly played it in a few years, because I do normally go back to this because it is one of my favourites. But now I've got it running like this, I'll probably be on it a lot more and just neglect everything else. Because it's very rare I'm up on the latest games. Like I didn't buy Cyberpunk for instance, which I don't know if I dodged a bullet there or not. I've heard good things, bad things. Obviously it's not been the best launch of all time, but yeah, it's quite rare that I pre-order a game. It's quite rare that I get the biggest game out at the time. It was different, you know. I got the PS5 on launch. I didn't even buy any of the main games. I didn't buy Spider-Man. I didn't do anything like Dark Souls or anything, or Demon Souls, sorry. I ended up going for Dirt 5 because I'm a bit more of a racing fan than I am anything else. Oh, look at this. I mean, it's amazing. Like, this is a GameCube game, and look at the reflections, the water effects. It's just so good. Really good. This looks nice. This looks very nice. I'm very happy. And yeah, you know, like, I don't know, man. It's I play a bit of Call of Duty here and there, normally with the wife. We've got a few games lined up that we want to play as like a group. Dead by Daylight. We've all got that, I think, on PS Plus. We play quite a bit of Rocket League, but I don't really do videos on those sort of things. Normally Rocket League, we just get our asses handed to us, and I say the C word every 2 seconds. But you know, I don't know. I'm a bit hit and miss on what I do. Oh, here we go. What should we put? Rad. It's got to be rad, isn't it? Because we are rad. There we go. When 1080p snowboarding first got announced, I was obsessed with it. I saw it in the magazines and everything. Back then it was like N64 magazine, or basically I used to buy every Nintendo magazine there was. I wasn't like, oh, just this one, just that one. I bought them all, and I used to keep them pristine. No one was allowed to use them. You weren't allowed to bend like the spine or anything. I was obsessed. Kept them so neat. And I still get some magazines. I normally get Edge magazine now. Just, yeah, a bit of physical media. But yeah, I remember when they got announced, it got released. I can't remember if it got released in Japan and America first, but it definitely came here last. But I can't remember if it got those two at the same time. And I was begging my parents, can I get it? Can I get it? Can I get it? And then I found that if you had Diddy Kong Racing in the back of the converter, then it would work. And I ended up getting that, and that was it, man. That was my game. I played it constantly, and I used that game as part of an art project at school where I would draw it all. I was obsessed with lens flare because I introduced lens flare to me. I was just loved it. And then this came out on the GameCube, and it was sort of like a similar effect. I just loved it so much. Look at this. This looks so good. I'm so happy. I mean, character models obviously are still a little bit boxy. Like I said, it's not actually going to change the graphics. It's just cleared them up. So this track's really cool because the tide goes down on each lap, which a lot of these courses are from the N64 version. Don't really know if it was classed as a sequel or a sort of a light reboot. Ooh, or a remaster, I don't know, but oh, we just boosted straight into that. Get up, spam the button, you get them quicker. Oh, now we're facing the wrong way. Oh, but yeah, all right, mate. Right, we got some work to do. This was never the easiest of games. You know, sort of the first set of challenges weren't super difficult. I mean, I've just whacked that. Sorry for the language. That was a complete balls up. Anyway, where were we? Other than the fact that we're pretty much last. Alright, let's go through there. But yeah, the water effects have an effect on you. You know, it's not just I'll go forward like these waves and everything it affects. And if those waves come at you when you turn a corner and you bounce off the wave, you know, you have to take it into consideration. They don't seem to be the fastest at the moment, so should catch a few up. I'm going to avoid that this time before I clunk my head. I see turtles underwater. I mean, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful game. And I think that this was a launch title for GameCube. Oh shite. Well, we can afford to miss a few. You can miss 5 and then it's game over. Oh, I thought we were going to knock ourselves out then. So sometimes missing a few is not the end of the world. But we wanted to get, well, what, it was second. So we made it back. Not too bad. Yeah, it was a launch title. I got this. I remember, I think the GameCube was the only console I went to a midnight launch for. I went to Game in my hometown, or the hometown of my girlfriend at the time. I stayed at hers, so I could go to Game and yeah, pick this up. And I remember like 2 days or a few days before it was released, because I had Luigi's Mansion and this pre-ordered. And then they basically got in touch with everyone and said, oh, Nintendo have dropped the price of the console. I was like, okay, cool. They said, we can either refund you or you can add, you know, it's basically the price of another game. I was like, yeah, boom. And then I got Monkey Ball, Super Monkey Ball, which was really good because then that was like a huge party game for everyone. Yeah, great time. So I really enjoyed my GameCube. And I had friends that bought PlayStation 2s and things like that, so we sort of, amongst us, we had them all. Here we go, Aspen Lake. I love this level. Like, I think it rains the first on this bit. I got a feeling it might clear up. Oh no, it's not raining. I tell a lie. Completely made that up. Oh, that's right. I remember how you do it. So you have the days. That's right. You have the days, and it will tell you the weather, and you can choose which track you want to do on which day. So you can do this one in the rain if there's a rainy day, that sort of thing, which is pretty cool, isn't it? You know, so you can change it up each time. Oh, look at this though. The bloody GameCube game. It's amazing. I love it. Absolutely love it. Whoa. There's that little waterfall with a nice ripply effects. So a little while ago there was a channel or a page on Instagram that was saying, you know, sort of they wanted to do a thing about water effects. So, you know, which game do you think has the best water effects? And I uploaded a clip of this level, just him bobbing up and down on the little waterfall. I was just like, I'm just amazed, because you know, it's all well and good having these new games with all this new technology, but I just keep going back to how old this game is, but yet how awesome the effects are. And I'm deliberately avoiding that jump because I don't want to lose this race, otherwise I might not get to the final race. But that jump, you do a jump and then you sort of can go underwater and you go underneath the little bridge. There's a little bit of a shortcut. If you notice the water, is the water going down on this one? I can't remember. No, it's not. It's such a good game. I'm going to be absolutely hooked on this. Earlier today, actually, I was playing Diddy Kong Racing. I got a way of playing that on my phone, and I discovered today that you can up the speed. So obviously it's at 100%, and you can up it to 300%, and it's so fast. It's like borderline. Well, it is unplayable at 300%, I would say, unless you are massively skilled. But the thumbsticks are so twitchy. The planes weren't too bad, and free roam was fine, but going into a track it was so difficult. So I ended up like dropping it down to about 200%. It was great fun, and just sped it up. Like, but the only downside is the music was also pretty fast. It got a bit intense, but yeah, playing that at 200%, I was like, and then you go back to 0, because I always found Diddy Kong Racing is a slow racer. It never really got quick. You know, Mario Kart I felt was a bit faster, and you know, obviously, you know, you've got modern kart races as well, which are all quicker, but I always felt Diddy Kong was a little bit slow. But now you can just up the speed. It's quality. So maybe I'll do a little video on that. Like, I probably won't talk on it or anything. I'll just do a race at normal speed and 200 and 300, just so you can see the difference. It's quite amusing. So we're in the lead. Hopefully, is that? No, we've got one more to do, haven't we? And then there's an extra race. I can't remember how many courses. I think maybe 6 courses in total. So I think we do this and we unlock another course, and we do the next one, we unlock another course, and I think it was like that. But yeah, so on the left here we've got the days of the week. So now we're doing this one in the rain, whereas we could have done this one. You can do the race in any order, and we could have done this one in the sun. But I say in the sun isn't night time, but you know, sort of without the bad weather. But we're going to be doing it in the rain. Ocean City Harbour, I just love it. Look at that, and then it rains on the loading screen. It's quality. But I genuinely can't express how absolutely over the moon I am to have this. It's so good. Here we go. Look at the rain. It's terrible. Oh man, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. It's practice. A bit out of practice. Obviously you can use the shoulder buttons to do sharper turns, which is pretty cool. Oh, we're going to miss that. Never mind. We'll go left here. Let's get that boost. Show you the ducking underwater, look. Whoa. The rain is all on the screen and everything. But, you know, by today's standard, this is, you know, to be expected, usual stuff now, but let's try not to break our legs that time. At least there, we have to do a sharp turn now. Whoa. Oh, no, you fell off. Too sharp a turn that was. Well, I think even if we lose this race, we've still made it to the final. Because we were, I think, oh bloody hell, almost 10 points ahead. I am not doing well. It's a game I need to concentrate on, especially as I haven't played it properly in a long while. Oh man, I love it. I'm so happy. And I'm really excited to get F-Zero GX downloaded and have that running like this. Because that F-Zero GX is my favourite GameCube game. It's incredible. I'm crap at it, like I'm well out of practice, and it's a very, very hard game. Especially on the the later courses. I've missed that every time, haven't I? Right, if I miss one more, I'm out basically. But it's the last lap, so hopefully we don't miss one. But yeah, F-Zero GX is a very, very difficult game, especially on the the later tracks and the harder difficulties. It's blisteringly fast. It was made by Sega. It's really good. And it had like an arcade version as well, but that wasn't released here. And the idea of what they were trying to achieve was that you would then take your memory card from your GameCube, and you would take it into the arcade, and you could upload all your data and your like your times and everything for certain tracks, which was pretty cool. But it didn't really take off, and it didn't take off here at all. And I think I can't remember what they're called. They're called like the Triforce or something, because I think it was like Sega, Namco, and Nintendo sort of joined together to do this arcade sort of crossover thing. But yeah, it sort of died on its ass really. Boom to the boom boom. Right, we should be on the final track. Let's see how it goes. Can't remember which one it is. I know there's like an icy one, sort of like in the Antarctic or something. Oh shit, if we crashed. Oh, that's a shame. Oh no. Technical error. Right, there we go, I'm back. So I just had to go back through all the races off camera because it crashed, and unfortunately it saved like data and everything, but I still have to go back through and do it all. So I've just got back through. I lost one race. I came 5th on one of them, came 1st on the rest. I'll insert here what happened when I came 5th. So that was fun, not frustrating at all. And yeah, hopefully it's not going to crash now. It's going to take us into the last race. Fingers crossed. I went back and I changed a few of the graphical settings. I put it down to 1080p, changed sort of the anti-aliasing and things like that. Just had a little play around and kept booting it up and seeing if I was happy with it. From 1080p to 1440p, not going to notice too much of a difference, I don't think. So we'll leave it at that. Just, at the end of the day, it is running off an emulator, so I do need to look after it. Oh, this level's amazing. This is the one I was hoping it was going to be. Arctic Bay. Beautiful level.
Okay, Ricky, it's go time.
Here we go, Ricky. Final race.
3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Good, you passed the first buoy.
I did pass the first buoy. So there's a couple of little bits like this. I never know if it's quicker to go round them or not. Here you go, this is the big iceberg that gives you a nice wave. It's awesome, look at that, it's so good. And again, you can do, like, you can go back through and do these. So the next championship will have this race as well, but we can pick to do this in different weather, which is really cool. Oh, here we go, there's a bit coming up where you have to use your boost to get over it, or go around it, so see what happens. There we go, yeah, we've done it. So if you don't have a boost there, you don't make it. Man, the reflections, it looks beautiful, it really does. I like, oh, nice whale. Shamu! So hopefully you're enjoying this Nintendo session. I might do some more. I'll definitely be playing more Wave Race, and I'll probably just film it anyway and and upload it, and if you're interested, great. There we go, that ice post turned into a jump on this lap. And if you're not, you know, the views will let me know, I suppose. But I'll go through F-Zero as well, and I'll download 1080 snowboarding. I don't know, in hindsight I think it's better than the N64 version, because I did go back through the N64 version a little while back, and I don't think it's held up held up control wise. Probably should have been better off avoiding that. Yeah, I don't think it's held up control wise. It's a bit of a ball ache to play, and I played it on the I'm just gonna skip that one. I played it on the Wii U, got it, you know, downloaded on there. But yeah, I don't think it's the best. But the one on here is a bit more arcade, a bit more accessible. It's got some pretty cool levels. So we'll see. I'll go back through that and have a little look-see. I don't know if I'm going to win this. Oh! I just love it though, I really do. This is such a good looking title, and now I've got it in, you know, HD/4K. I love it. It's so good. Wahoo! Oh no! Used my boost too early, didn't I? Have to go around. No. Oh man! You notice the water's going down. Yeah, let's see if we'll skip this last one, just so we can get to the finish line before them. Boom! There you go. See, that missing that buoy at the end is tactical, you know. Unless you've got a boost, it's worth skipping it. So here we go. We won it. It's annoying that it crashed halfway through. I probably should have just played it all again and recorded it again. But you know, like you to see the rawness. You know, things go wrong. Not everything works perfectly every time. This is where I look around and realised I haven't press record. I have press record. That's what I found basically with the emulator. So I've got that playing on my monitor, and then I've got my laptop here. It obviously is, you know, powering everything. And it's when I move the mouse to do something on the laptop, then the emulator doesn't like it, and it sort of wets his knickers a little bit. So there we go. We got through it that time. Rad is the winner. I think there's like a stunt mode in this and things like that, but yeah, it's really, really good. And I know I've said it 100 times, I'm so happy that I've got this running like this. This has absolutely made my day, because I was playing a BMXing game and I was waiting for this to download in the background, and then it got downloaded. I thought, I'll test this. I was going to do a video on this BMXing game that I just got on early access, which I'll probably still do. It's quite difficult. It plays sort of similar to Skate, but it is really good. So hopefully, it's in early access, like I said, so I did pay for it, but they've been adding to it and everything, and fingers crossed it just gets better and better with time. The grinding is quite difficult and is a little bit glitchy, and some of the levels don't run beautifully, even if you turn the settings way down. But yeah, it's good. But anyway, look at that, love it. Look at him, he's well happy. He is loving life. These classic end screens, look at that. Congratulations, on to the next circuit. Boom. Yeah, logo, it's quality. So hopefully it doesn't crash. We'll just have a quick look. I won't actually play it, but we'll go in. So now we're going to be on hard. So we'll pick him again, just so we can look at the, you know, what we've got coming up. So weather-wise, it's not going to tell us what we've got later on. But like I said, we can play this one. We've got a cloudy day coming up, and then these ones will open up, and I think one of them will probably be in the rain. And then we'll unlock one more course. I can't remember if there's one or two more courses. And then there is the Dolphin Park as well, but you don't actually do that in the championships. Then time attack, stunt mode, multiplayer. I can't remember. I've got no other controllers set up. So free roam, that's pretty cool. So you can learn the tracks, tutorial, and your options, which is not a lot you can do there. But yeah, if you got this far, hopefully you did and you've enjoyed it. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I don't know if I've left the whole thing in or if I've done some edits. But yeah, really, really happy. Glad I've got this working. Next up will be F-Zero GX. We'll see how that goes. I think that's downloaded in the background, so I'll have a little look, see tonight. But yeah, anyway, happy Christmas, thumbs up, and like and subscribe. Thank you very much.